City firefighters tell me you guys are nuts.
You know, we think they're crazy with all the hazmat and bloodborne pathogens and running into a burning building with potential for collapse and explosions. And then their response back to us is, yeah, and you grab a shovel and go after 40,000 acres that are fire, and that's not nuts.
Have you ever had to deploy a fire shelter?
No. If we're using our fire shelter, we probably didn't anticipate the fire behavior correctly. We probably got ourselves in a little too close, a little too tight.
You deploy this foil and you shake it out and you get inside as the fire blows over you. Hopefully you live. It's the last thing you want to do, because at that point you have no control in the outcome of your well-being. You're just waiting. The fire was down below, fire was starting to come up. We got in our tents. You're inside, face down. You have no contact with your company other than screaming, but it's trying to scream over a train jet engine. Luckily, air support came by and was able to knock it down, and you're in there praying. Pretty much everybody sees God when they're in the shake and bake tent.
The South Canyon fire happened in 1994. There were smoke jumpers and hotshots on the fire. The area they were working was underburned. So they were working on the black edge, but it wasn't what we call good black. It was dirty black. You want to be right on that fire's edge, because if it moves, that fire is going to get you. So staying right on that fire's edge, as long as you have what we call clean black, somewhere you can go and step in that black area that's already burned. It's not going to burn again. It's a safe place.
Through these fields of destruction, baptisms of fire, I've witnessed your suffering as the battle reached high.
On July 6th, around 16:30 hours, the fire crossed a canyon below them, made a head fire run, we call, and 14 folks were not able to get to their safety zone, to escape, basically, and it overran 14 firefighters. Roger Roth was a good friend of mine. I try and teach to my folks that it can easily be you or me or anyone you know. It's not always that nameless face, 8 states away or across the country. It can happen right here. That's an extremely hazardous environment we work in.
Let me bid you farewell. Every man has to die.
You remember where you were that day when you heard about it. Didn't know who, didn't know how many. And as the news started trickling in, we're a small community and we're all brother firefighters. And unfortunately, one of them was a good friend of mine. After losing my friend, I wasn't sure I wanted to continue to do this. It was very difficult. I still have some tough days. Is it really worth someone's life?
You